В Иерусалиме можно встретить много нестандартных верующих людей. Этот человек в белом хитоне – Джеймс, по-русски Иаков. Он ходит босиком и по целым дням молится у гроба Господня. Однажды муж услышал его разговор с кем-то и узнал, что этот человек имел хорошую мирскую профессию и однажды отдал все, что имел, ради Христа. Поскольку наши монахи-святогробцы не дают интервью без специального разрешения от патриархии, а получить его не просто даже аккредитованным журналистам, мы решили побеседовать с тем, кого Бог послал.
So what's your opinion? What's going on? Why are we having this COVID-19 situation in the world?
Well, it is a mystery, but what we do know is that Christ is the answer. And that is the challenge now, is to especially believe and to focus when everybody else is so afraid. And rightfully so, we need to be careful. But nevertheless, everything is in His hands. And if we really believe, if Christ is for us, who can be against us, Paul said.
So, do you believe that it's a punishment for certain wrong deeds? I'm talking about all Christians in general, maybe lack of faith.
Well, it is true. Just a minute. It is true that we will, in this life is a type of a school, and there is discipline involved. It's kind of like a simple way of understanding that when we're punished, it's meant to correct us. But it's out of love. Everything that happens in life is meant to increase that love. And yes, it's true this situation has helped us put our focus more on what's most important. On God Himself, and not so much on money and on the things of the world, and allowing things to get too hectic and out of control.
What do you think about connection of this COVID situation with the last Judgment Day? Because many Christians now say that this is the beginning of the end.
And yet, Jesus, when He talked specifically about things like diseases and plagues and wars, and said the end is not yet. And Paul warned even during his time about that belief that Jesus is coming. And it's true, his time is imminent. He could come at any time that He wants to. But what's most important is that we love God and love each other. Become ready. And that's what we're going to be judged for, specifically.
That's correct, very true. If I may ask a personal question, how did you come to Jerusalem? Naturally, you were not born here, right?
No, I wasn't. But I had the opportunity some 23 years ago. I was invited to come. And I was invited to learn about the Holy Sepulchre, and to learn about Jerusalem. And then 11 years ago, a person asked, where's a good place to go to for Holy Week? And of course, there's no other place. I said the Holy Land. They organized a trip. They went back, and I continued to stay. And I've been most of the time here, 11 years, and most of the time at the Holy Sepulchre.
But what was your occupation before, if I may ask?
Oh, the same. A life dedicated to Christ. I've lived a life like Jesus had His apostles live for some 30 years. So He sent them with nothing. No money, no shoes, just a tunic, to evangelize and spread the gospel.
So you were kind of a preacher, traveling preacher back at home?
I have, except not so overtly preaching. We have those who have that capacity, like, our priests, for example. But God has allowed me, like for now, to reach millions of people with media.
Иерусалим – удивительное место. Здесь можно услышать полезное слово и от христиан других конфессий, и даже от иноверцев. Господь призывает к своему гробу всех, и тех, кто приходит, щедро отделяет Своею благодатью.